So hello, welcome to Create Your Health. My name is Peter Bedard, and in a moment we're going to be chatting right here with Carol Assa, who is a Feng Shui expert. Carol has been really instrumental in helping people change their lives just by simply changing the energy in their homes. First of all, I'm very happy that you're here. Thank you for doing this.
Thank you for
this means a
inviting
lot
me.
to me.
Mm-hmm.
And it's something I'm really excited to put out to people.
Mm-hmm.
And your talent is something that I really think people should be knowing, because it's sort of an ancient knowledge that people used to have.
Right.
Right?
Exactly.
So tell me, what is Feng Shui then?
And I think it's kind of been degraded in modern times.
Yeah.
You know, it's been made very simplistic.
Right.
Because Feng Shui is really about putting a building on the earth.
You know, when most people refer to Feng Shui, they just talk about the internal space, you know, between, their walls. But you actually take into account the entire environment around the home.
Right, it's your whole outside too, you know, because if we look at your house over here on the side, when a house faces out, they use the 4 animals: the phoenix, the dragon, the tiger, and the turtle. So you always want, like, the phoenix is the bird rising, so you always want space in front of you. And then you want the turtle, like its shell behind you, protecting your sympathetic nervous system, right? Okay. Then your dragon's on the left and your tiger's on the right. And so when you look out from a house, you always want a dragon and your tiger.
Oh.
And it also can be east and west, left and right, but the dragon's energy, you know, dragons are so loose, is just a metaphor for energies going out.
Right.
The tiger is energies going in. Okay. The phoenix is energy rising, and the turtle is energy going into the ground. So you get that vortex, right? That energy. So it isn't about design, you know what I mean? Like, people have gotten so into its interior. That's like the very top. You know, it's what's lying underneath it, and where you place things in your house, you know, where the bedroom is. The bathroom might be in the absolute best place in the house, like yours.
Is it really? Great, that's good to know.
Because, you know, you take all of those kind of metaphors and those symbols, and then you can just take them for the house, for interior design.
You walked around my house and you made some very interesting notes on your pad. What did you find?
You told me your house was built in 1928.
Yeah.
And so this is the chart for a house built in 1928 facing 100 degrees east. So when I'm looking at that, I'm looking at you. From your birthday, we know that you're metal, and the house sits in the west and faces the east, so it's a metal house. When I'm also looking at your house, where you sleep, your energies are the best. We're in an 8th cycle now, and the 8th cycle is yang earth, and so in your bedroom, you have yang earth. You've got the best energies for health in your bedroom, which is perfect.
Good to know.
But it's wood and earth, and wood dominates earth. It takes elements, so your bedroom needs some red colors in it. It needs some fire to bring it together. Okay. So that's how we look at different energies. If we look at the energies that are there, and then what kind of thing would bring it together. And if you go in your bedroom, there's no reds.
When you say red, do you mean heat?
Fire. It's the fire element. Okay. So burning candles in there would be great. But the thing is, like, when you have a candle, they aren't always burning. Burning, right. So you would have something red, because, you know, the colors give off those same frequencies.
Well, I would imagine the energies in a home actually change by the people who live in that house. So if I moved out and somebody else moved in, the energy of the house would change?
So you could do a basic reading for a house, and then every year you tweak it because different energies come in.
So what are some of the things that you do to actually draw energy in and through the house?
So when we look at your front door, your front door is, like, really got great energy because it has future money at it. So the front door, and it has sex.
All right.
And future money.
That's great.
In our little monk and nun house.
In our little monk and our little spiritual house. I like that.
All right. And at your front door this year, the annual money door star is there. So if we were looking at this, I would put a little fountain, like, in this area, just to activate your money.
So near the front door? Okay.
Inside.
It's funny that you say that, because one of my favorite things is to go to houses. I love architecture, and I love going to open houses, you know, real estate open houses. And sometimes I go into places, and it could be the most beautiful home, but I don't like it. And sometimes I'll go into a place that's a dump, and I'll just love it. It just feels right.
There's that common one when you come in the front door, and then it just goes straight ahead out the back door. The energy's just in and out. Whereas yours are off a bit.
Offset, yeah.
So you don't get that type of thing. But there's a lot of houses and architects now that are building like that. So then, like, the sides of the house don't get the energy. It's just in and out. When we come in the door, we actually create magnetic inner paths.
So when you say magnetize, basically what we're doing is by having the magnetic qualities that we have,
right,
we actually draw the energy.
We draw the energy. That's why we want to have, like, where the door is, like, really great energies, because we're drawing those energies in. And then as we walk around the house, we're creating an inner pathway. When you're doing Feng Shui, it's like a big sandwich. There's so many levels, because you're not only looking at the visible energies, but the invisible.